Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. This is going to be the second video from coming at you from inside of the pavilion. This one you will see Monday at 7 o'clock. So just be aware that this one, it's going to be like, hey wait a minute, didn't I just see this video because of the view? No, we're inside the pavilion because the wind is pretty high today, and if I was outside doing the video, which was I would prefer to be outside, it's going to be way too noisy. And you guys are going to be like, I can't hear you. So I'm like, okay, well, I'll do the video from inside. Anyway, all right. So I had recently in a live stream, we were talking about illegal aliens. Okay? And in the conversation that we were having with illegal aliens, I said they would not be here if somebody was not going to benefit from them being here. Basically, in this case, two things. The Democratic Party, right, is going to definitely benefit because they're going to most likely, once they give these folks the right to vote, they're going to vote Democratic. That's number one. But the other, the more important one, is the reason why they are here, is to benefit big business. I told you guys that if there was not jobs for these people, they would not be coming here. So big business is very culpable in what is going on. Again, opinion piece. So just not, don't say I'm spreading false information. No. So I'm not spreading false information, but we'll look at this example. We're going to give an example of how is big business going to benefit from illegal immigrants, right? Okay, so we're going to jump right into this, folks, because this is just too unbelievable. But it's actually very believable, and it's not surprising in any way, shape, or form to me. So Tyson Foods just fired or closed permanently a plant, laid off 1,200 American workers, and so they those people in a town of 8,000. So I want you to remember that, okay? You have a town where 1,200 workers worked at the Tyson food processing plant, and they just permanently closed that plant and laid off 1,200 workers. But what has Tyson done in their wisdom, in their thought process? They've been tracking illegal immigrants and where they are and stuff like that, doing interviews with these people, getting them hired, and they're going to all be working for Tyson at a meat packing plant, right? They're all getting sent down. So they were interviewing these folks up in New York and other places like Chicago, I'm sure, but in the article it said New York. And they are shipping them off to Tennessee to go work in these meat processing plants. So here's my question. Let's think about this. Oh, so here's the other part of the crust of this. So they're hiring these folks, right, with benefits, which is just absolutely fantastic that we get illegal aliens that have come into the country illegally are going to get full benefits. They're also going to have access to lawyers. They're also going to have access to be able to take the time off that they need for their court appearances when they go to court to, finally, have to decide if they're going to let these people stay or not. Why is Tyson Foods doing this out of the kindness of their hearts, folks? Are they just so wonderful that they're decided to help these poor, downtrodden people and screw Americans in the process? Or could it possibly be they fired all those Americans making a higher wage? Now, I don't know if this is the case. I'm just saying this could possibly be the case. So they fire all these Americans that were making a higher wage, hire all these illegal immigrants that will work for a lot less because they're just happy to have a job, and those type of things. I said this in the very beginning. These people would not be coming over here in the millions if there wasn't work for them to do. And the work is coming from big business. I said that very, very early on. And lo and behold, this is a prime example of what's happening. So here's a question. Should we boycott and stop using Tyson food products? I don't know. I'm not saying we should. I'm not saying that we shouldn't. But there is one way I can tell you right now. If you want to protest and if you want to make it hurt a company, you stop using their product. You stop buying their product. That's how you make it hurt for those businesses. That's the only way it's going to make any kind of difference. Ask Anheuser-Busch with their Bud Light, the number one selling beer in the United States. Oh, wait a minute. Not anymore. Right? Think about that, my friends. That's how we protest. You want to protest? That's how you protest. You stop using the products of these companies that are doing things that you don't agree with. All right, if they're hiring illegal aliens, putting them in on jobs, and doing all that, that's how you protest. And that's just my take on it. You can do whatever you want to do. It doesn't really matter. I don't eat Tyson Foods anyway. The chicken and stuff like that, I don't eat them anyway. So, just a thought. I want to hear your guys' thoughts on this. How do you feel as Americans that 1,200 Americans lost their jobs, laid off, not going to be going back to work, the plant was closed, and then Tyson is turning around and hiring illegal aliens, giving them all kind of perks and benefits, and having them come and work for Tyson Foods in a meat processing plant? I really want to hear your thoughts on this in the comments, obviously. I think it's deplorable. It's a horrible, horrible thing. Again, got this craziness going on in this world, folks. And, again, at the end of the day, I have always said anything that happens is always going to be to the benefit of big business. That's who benefits. And that's how it goes. So, craziness, absolute craziness. So, unbelievable. It is just, it's just not going to stop. It is going to continue and just continue and continue. So until we, the Americans, do something about it. So anyway, guys, I definitely want to hear your feedback on this video. I am going to jump off of here for now. Remember, we truly are all in this together. So you hear the winds? You guys would not have been able to hear me outside. We truly are all in this together. We are one race called the human race. As soon as we can figure that one out, we're going to be in much, much better shape. We truly have to stop letting them divide us using race, religion, political affiliation. All that stuff is nonsense. It means nothing. We have to come together as human beings and work together to get things squared away. Also remember to hug and kiss the ones that you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life. So it's really important that we tell the people that we care about every single day how we feel. Last but not least, STD, step, thing, and day. One step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you are trying to do, whatever you are trying to accomplish, you can do it. The only one that's going to stop you from achieving your goals is going to be you. That's it, nobody else. If you stay positive and stay away from the negativity, you're going to be just fine. Again, that's the only setting realistic goals and then setting about to make them happen. That's what it's all about. All right. Have a great day, folks, and I will talk to you later. Prepper Nurse 1 out for now.